Hi folks, Jody is my name. I am your Bums and Tums instructor. So what we're going to do today before we get started is just make sure you have some equipment at home that you can work with. Now if you don't have any plates, what you can do is use maybe a big water bottle or a stack of books for a little bit more resistance. And before your exercise, make sure that you've cleared it with your doctor, you're all okay, and what we're going to do is gently come on into the warm. Okay? At any stage throughout today's session, if you feel you need to take a break, you can pause the video, take a little bit of recovery, and then jump back in when you're ready. Okay, so let's get started with a nice, easy warm. Here we go. Okay, so nice and steady, we're going to shake the legs out. Give those legs a little shake. Roll the arms and shoulders forward. Okay, big rotations forward, big rotations back. Nice and easy, we're going to go knee weight, up. Get those knees nice and high. Nice and high, good. Excellent, keep it going. One, gotta get that heart rate up. Good. Now, rotate the legs away. Big rotation. Rotate. Rotate. Good. Gently gonna come into some jumping jacks. Here we go. So now we're going to come into some squat work for lower body. Again, if you need to take a breather, get some water, now is a good time to pause the video and then come back to the workout. If you have any kind of weights at home, moderate to lightweight, or if you want to use a medium to large water bottle or a stack of books, it's a good alternative if you don't have a plate. Either or, you're going to start off plate to chest. Get yourself ready. So we come feet shoulder apart, slightly wider. Take the plate to the chest. Slow and steady. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Good. So we want to make sure our feet stay flat to the floor and drive through the heels as we come up top. Trying to get the hips level with the knee or below. Good. All the way up. Take a break. Leg goes overhead. Here we go. Down, lift. Smaller alternative. No problem, you can switch. again, take a breather, get some water, and if you need to pause the video, take an extended break, that's fine. Jump back in when you're ready. What we're going to do next is focus on some lunge work. There'll be a little bit of rotation for core. So again, if you have some sort of a weight nearby, excellent. If not, don't worry. Let's get ourselves ready. Woo. Okay. So again, we're going to take our plate, light to medium. We're going to start 2 feet together. Plate comes to chest. Step back, left leg, right leg forward, and we're dropping to lunge.
She got the brown eyes,
slow and steady.
I saw you looking from across the way, and now I really want to know your name. She got the white dress, but when she's wearing less, when you know that she drives me crazy.
Now option is when you come down, is to pause for a second or two, then come back up. If you're up for the challenge, keep going with a steady pace. Excellent. Now plate goes high, let's go. Down, and up. Down, up. Again, we want to keep a tight grip of the plate, plate tight overhead. If your arms start to get tired, pull the plate back to your chest as you lunge up and down. Excellent work, let's keep that going. Get ready, we're changing leg. Right leg goes back, left leg forward. Now we push the plate forward from the chest. We start the plate tight with the chest. Knee goes down, up. Push and back. Again, knee can go down and rest for a second or two if you need that recovery. When we push the plates in the chest, push with a bit of power, will help you engage the core. Back. Push with power and back. Again, push. We're back inside. We got this. Let's go. Push it. Seconds to go. Go. 3, 2, 1. On your feet, shake the legs out. Now we're going to try and bring the obliques in with a bit of rotation. So you will need your plate, or again a substitute. One knee goes to the floor. One leg goes forward. Take your plate, extend from chest. Rotate out to the side, slowly come back to the center. Again, rotate out, back to the center. When we rotate, we're trying to rotate to the knee in front, as far as we can, back to the center. Okay, so I want you to gently shake the legs out, guys. Take a little breather, get some water. The focus here next, guys, is going to be on the glutes and a little bit of core. So again, make some space. If you have a mat at home, use your floor mat. If not, it's fine. So we're going to start on our back with the feet roughly shoulder apart, hands out to the side, and then from here we're going to be driving through the heels to lift the hips up, squeeze and hold on the glutes, gently drop back down. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we'll be coming into the Superman pose, knees down, hands under shoulders. We'll be extending one arm forward, opposite leg back, and we'll be holding for a few seconds. We will have an extra move to add in when the music speeds up. Let's get ourselves ready. Okay. Into position. Bend the knees, hands to the side. Slowly lift the hips. Gently down. Just keep that going. Nice and steady. nice and straight. It's important this arm is under the shoulder to give yourself some support. Opposite arm goes out as straight as possible. Opposite leg. Be ready. We're going to make a change. Music changes. Throw in and out. Here we go. Midsection as possible, bring me in as well. All the way in, extend as much as you can. Keep it going, we've got a couple more sets. Come on, push it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset, opposite side. So now we're going to go. Left arm goes forward, right leg goes back, we hold position.
Don't be so dramatic.
Let's go, let's go. 5, come on. Push it. 4, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Easy. Slow it down. Come back up on your knees. Get some water, get your breath back. Let's get ready for the next track. Perfect. Super. Alright, that wasn't easy. So what we're going to do, guys, is focus solely on the core now. You'll be starting off on the floor. No equipment needed for the first track here. Any equipment that you do have, keep it close by because you may be using it again. What we're going to do, guys, is start off on our back. Hands out to the side. And then we're slowly going to lift both knees directly above hips. That's our start position. Ever so slowly when the music kicks in, we're going to extend the left leg out and hold. The right leg is going to follow. We draw the left leg in, and then we bring the right leg in. And we're going to do this for a number of sets. When the music changes, we're then going to start by extending both legs, hands out to the side, slowly bring the legs up over hips, and then gently drop back down. From there, if you feel that your back starts to arch or it's a little bit stiff or sore, lift the hips before you complete this move, bring the hands in, sit onto your hands, it'll give you a bit more stability. If that still doesn't work, what I want you to focus on is keeping one knee bent and just do one leg at a time. Every 5 reps, alternate between the left and the right, okay? Alright, let's get ready. Okay, here we go. So again, hands to the side, knees above hips. 3, 2, 1. Left leg, slowly out, hold. Right leg out. Now again, if you feel that your back is a little bit stiff or sore or it starts to arch, you can lift the hips and bring the hands in for support. And if that still doesn't work, you can still do the same move, one leg at a time, slow and steady. Just remember the options, guys, and if you start to get fatigued, fall back. Hands up, get ready. 2 feet together, double leg raise, here we go. Remember those options. One knee stays bent, one leg does the work for 5 reps, and then change. Alternate opposite leg. 3 step back to the start, both knees up, super slow. Again, hips down, hands in, extend both legs, double leg raise. water if you need it. Again, now's a good time to pause the video if you want to take an extended break and then jump back in. So that's going to focus on our lower abs thrust there, guys. Again, the key there is some people find their back starts to arch a bit. If it does, it's no problem getting your hands underneath the small of your lower back for a bit more support, or maybe rolling the towel or doubling up your mat if you're using a mat, okay? As you start to get stronger in your core and your lower back starts to get stronger, that'll get much easier to deal with. And eventually you shouldn't have any problems with doing that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is switch pace a little bit, and we're going to do about 25 seconds a set with 12 seconds recovery for a number of core exercises. So this is going to be our last big track before we do cool down and stretches. So you will need equipment because you'll be using it for some of them, okay? Some of the exercises you may be familiar with. If you are familiar with the exercises, what I would encourage you to do is try and complete as many repetitions as possible if it's an exercise that requires repetitions, or if it's an exercise that requires you to hold position for a period of time, hold that as long as you possibly can until I switch to move. If you're new to any of these exercises, aim for 10 good quality reps if you can within the time limit, okay? And just hold as long as you feel is possible when we're doing the whole exercises. Again, the key here, guys, is rest. Rest when you feel you need to rest, then jump back in and join the session anytime, okay? All right, let's get ready.
Let's get one thing straight.
So, move number one, I'm going to start with the side plank, modified. Elbow to shoulder, knee down. Top leg goes down, arms up. We're going to lift the bottom hip up. Get ready.
And now it's showtime. Big music, baby.
3, 2, 1, we're up. And we'll hold in position. Excellent work. Now you may be tempted to do the progression for this, guys. That's fine. If you want to push on, you can push on and do the progression. Slowly drop the hip down. We're going to go to the opposite side.
Fight your fight.
Up, arm up.
Next round. 3, 2, 1, go, go. Round 2.
Hold it, guys. You got this. Come on. Okay, roll onto your back, bend the knees. From here, guys, we're going to push the hands forward, working on the upper abs, crunching up and down. Here we go.
2, 1, go, go. Round 3.
Okay, next up, guys, what we're going to do is extend the hands to the side, lift the chest off the shoulder. Chain come down, tap the right heel, chain over, tap the left heel. Get ready?
3, 2, 1, go, go. Round 4.
We're going to roll over, plank position. So, elbows on the shoulders, palms flat, start with knees on the ground, point your toes into the floor.
And now let's work. 3, 2, 1, go, go. Round 5.
Roll over. Glute bridge, guys. Back into that glute bridge. We're going to lift the hips up. Big squeeze. And down. Get ready.
Let's kill that shit. 3, 2, 1, go, go. Round 6.
together, bottom leg off the floor, top arm high overhead.
Let's do it tight. 3, 2, 1, go, go. Round 8.
Okay, so we're slowly going to come into some stretches, guys. Take some water if you need it. When you're ready, slowly we're going to come onto the floor. What I want you to do is take your top leg, grab the ankle, bring the heel back. We're going to hold it there. Just relax into the stretch. Drop the head down, start to control your breathing again. Hold it. Take your time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you change sides.
I'm not scared.
Hold it there.
I'm not scared of the stars. I'm not scared of the dark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your tummy, hands on your shoulders. You're going to push through your hands. With that forward pose. Hold it, about 10 seconds on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Take foot to the floor and extend it. Walk behind, break your body and forward.
Like marbles, if I cry, it's sparkle, you know I can read your mind. Like I'm the author, there's a line for tomorrow, and that line's getting shorter on behind. The trigger with an eye and the target deep side.
Stand up.
A sayonara, I'm afraid to
We're
die.
going to extend your right leg. Left leg comes over.
I'm shining the
Take the elbow on the outside. Push.
top of the course, you know I'm not scared of the dark. No scared, I ain't no scared. Running.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll change the leg.
Not at all. I ain't no scared, I ain't no scared. To stop, ever be afraid of the dark. I'm not scared. Not scared.
3, 2, 1. Shake up.
Not scared.
Extend your arms forward. Reach high overhead.
She said she want me or we. Okay, let's say let's play.
Okay, hamstrings, guys. Wide. Slow and steady down. Gently up. And guys, that's our session. Hope you all enjoyed the class, and hopefully in a few weeks' time we'll get everybody back in here for class again. Thank you guys, enjoy your weekend, stay safe.